Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of this Clone Wars diorama. So where we left off, I just finished doing the roof, which is over here. And what I've done, I've just added, can you see that? I've just added a middle bit, which I've stuck with no more nails sort of thing. And I was going to file off these little screws what came through, but I can't find my file. So what I've done, I've blobbed a bit of no nails over it so that it won't catch me sort of. It's a bit wet at the moment. So that's all done. So this bit in the middle is so when I put my finishing roof bits on, it's something in the middle to hold on to. And I'm going to put lighting all around here. Anyway, that's that. So what I'm going to do while that's drying, I'm going to start, I've got this grey Urban Obsession. It's basically just a grey. And I'm going to give these two walls a coat of grey. Okay, that's all painted grey. I'm going to leave that to dry, probably till tomorrow. Later on today, when the roof is finished, when the roof is dry from the no more nails, once this is all dried and that, I'll give this a paint of white. So what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for the paint to dry, which we won't be dried properly till tomorrow, so I won't be touching it until then, I'm going to cut these beams to size. So I'm going to put them across this way. So they're basically going to, can you see that on camera? I'm not sure if you can see this, but they're going to stick to obviously to the roof. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 12, 14, something like that will do it, hopefully. So I'm going to get these cut, and then I'm going to give them this paint of grey, which I've done on these walls, the same. Okay, so I've just cut a whole load of these strips to go in the ceiling. So I'm going to give them a coat of paint and let them go off. And then that's everything ready for tomorrow then, so I can come and do the rest of it. Okay guys, so I've painted these beams now. So I'm going to let that go off. I'm still waiting for the ceiling for the mastic to dry, the no more nails to take a grip. So once that's gone off, I'll paint the ceiling white. But that's it for now. Okay, so I've painted all these enough to do the whole ceiling, and that's all dry. And now I'm going to move on to this actual ceiling and give this a good coat of white. It's all gone off now, the no more nails, so it should be okay to paint on now. So I'm going to go do that. Okay, that's the ceiling all painted white, as you can see there. I can't show you all because it's too long. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Gonna let all that dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to probably fix the ceiling to the walls. Put some wiring in, some lights in the ceiling. I'll probably do that first before I fix it actually. Then put these on, find some white kind of see-through sort of styrene or something to kind of make hide the light bulbs, so it's just like a constant light coming down rather than little bulbs everywhere. And yeah, oh yeah, and then do the borderlines around the two edges. So the borderline will be around here, which will be like there. Another borderline there, just to finish it off. Alright. Hi everyone. So it's the next day, so this the paint on the ceiling is all nice and dry. It's not great, but it doesn't have to be perfect, it's going to be covered anyway. I've got this 5 metre LED strip, which has got sticky tape. So what I'm going to do is just stick the light in sort of around, back and forth, up, down, till I've used it all up. What corner have I got to have it coming out? I think I've got to have it coming out of this corner here. So the lead bit needs to come out here because I've got that somewhere to put the... You can't see that, can you? So I think I'm going to have the lead bit coming out here, the power supply, the on button. So what I'll do, I'll get this all unravelled and then I'll start doing that. I'm not going to do it on camera because it's simple, isn't it? You know what I mean? Okay, I've just finished sticking the lights on. It's a little bit crude, but it doesn't really matter because it's not going to be seen. Let's just hope it works. So it worked earlier, so let's have a look. See what it's like. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Not too bright, is it really? Well, now I need to find something to cover all this, so I'm going to go away and look for something. I don't know how long that's going to take, if I can got something lying around, or I might have to order something online, I don't know yet. But I'll be back as soon as I do know. Okay, so I've got these styrene sheets. 0.25mm I've had for lying around for ages. And you can see the bowl screw, but that's because it's touching. I think when you pull it tight, it's just going to be like that. It doesn't look too bad, like to me. I don't know what it looks like on camera though, because I can't hold it and do it. So what I'm going to do, let's have a look. Yeah, it doesn't look too good on camera, does it? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these bits cut out. I need to buy some more, so I'm going to have to get some more, order some or families and 1-day delivery hopefully, or something like that. So I'll be leaving it until tomorrow now. But I'll get these bits cut to size and stuck on, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I've glued one side on, or near enough one side, apart from this last bit over here. Let's see what it's like. What I'll do, I'll turn all the lights off, so it might look, I don't know what it look like then. Now I can't see the switch. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's not too bad. It takes away the bulb at least, doesn't it? And it's going to be on the ceiling anyway, so I reckon that's good enough. Okay, let's turn that back on. So I can only do one side, obviously I've run out of styrene, so I've got to get some more styrene. 0.25mm I'll be using on that. And once I've done that, I've got to stick the roof on, then put the rest of the styrene on this side and that bit there, because I can't do it at the moment because the joists, the bits of batten are obviously on the walls outside in the garage. And then once I've done that, I'm going to start putting these across it like that. Okay, so I've just cut these for the border finish. So that's nicely fitting there. And that'll go that way. Now all I've got to do is just give them a quick paint of grey. Okay, this is all painted up now, painted grey. I've also got these corner bits that I thought just to finish off the corner. Once I put them on there like that, I won't be putting these on until it's in its position, so I can butt this bit up to the ceiling. If there's any little gap, it just covers the gap sort of thing. So, and then I'm going to put these little corner bits. I think these came in a parcel, you know, so it doesn't damage the parcel, sort of thing. So it came in like that. So I'll put these two bits on there like that. You can see that. Obviously this one's done as well, so that'll go like that way. So that's it anyway for now. Just waiting for my styrene to come through the post, which is taking forever for some reason, so I can finish off the ceiling. This ceiling isn't fixed yet to anything. So once I've done the ceiling, put the styrene in the ceiling. Yeah, so once I've finished the styrene in the ceiling, then I'll fix everything and then put it back in place where it's going to stay for good sort of thing. And then I'll start putting the walls on and the balcony, more walls, start putting the figures in and stuff like that. That'll probably be episode 4 or something by then, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Okay, so I've finally got the styrene I've been waiting for over a week now. And I've just got to cut it to size. It's going to be 3 bits. And finally crack on with this diorama, which has been on standstill for about a week and a half, waiting for these 2 bits of sheeting, because I didn't want to fix the roof and then have to fix all this upside down, you know, like, you know what I mean? It would have just been awkward. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it. That's where this line, pencil line, hopefully you can see it, is where the batten's going to be. It's on the wall in the garage, you know, on the actual diorama. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this styrene just a little bit over so I can glue it to what will be onto the batten, which is in the garage. So I'm going to go cut this to size now. Okay, so I've cut them all to size. 3 pieces it's taken. So I've got this little off-cut bit, and then these 2 bigger bits. So what I'm going to do, like I did on the other side, is put clear sellotape to join all these together first. Then I'm going to glue to these bits, to these 2 battens here on the roof. And then I'm going to put the roof on, nail it, screw it all in, and then glue these bits to the batten that are on the diorama in the garage, on the walls. Okay, I've just sellotaped these 3 bits together. So now I'm going to glue on these bits of batten down the middle and this bit of batten up here. Glue this down to it, leaving a little bit of batten showing so I can stick my finishing beads across. Okay, so I've just glued this side here to the batten and this side here to the batten. So because that's gone off straight away, I'm going to get this straight on the ceilings, get it screwed down. Okay, back in the cold garage. So the roof is back on. I haven't screwed it down yet, but I just want to show you what I was going on about if you didn't quite get what I meant earlier about not gluing all that styrene down. So if we look underneath, so what I've got to do, I'm going to screw the roof onto the walls, and then glue this bit to the piece of batten up there, to that bit of batten, and the same around there. First I'm going to get the ceiling fixed. Okay, the ceiling is now screwed on for good. So all I've got to do now is stick the styrene to the batten, and then next after that I'll be putting these on with probably no more nails. So all the way along, and that'll be part 2 finished with then. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, the ceiling's all finished now. I'll just show you that. So that's the ceiling all on. I'm just going to leave that to dry. This is the end of part 2, and part 3. Can you see that right? It looks a bit odd, but it's not. It's all even. I've measured it. Yeah, part 3 will be putting on the walls and the balcony, and maybe that'll be it. Putting in the figures maybe as well if I've got time. Depends how long it goes on for. So yeah, join me in part 3 and we'll see if we can get it finished. One more thing, let's just see what it's like with the light on. So I'll turn these lights off. Let's see how bright things get. Don't think it's very bright, but okay, so that's what it looks like. You know, It's alright, that's good enough. As long as it highlights my figures, that's the main thing for the light. Yeah, if I'd have got some more lights along the middle bit, I suppose it would have been a bit brighter and a bit more even light, but that's good enough for me. Alright guys, join me in part 3. Laters.